let's do some social media check-in. Let's see what everyone has to say.
All right, our first one comes from Abraham in Ethiopia. He says that he got petitioned by a U.S. citizen woman, and they got married. They passed everything, but the age difference is significantly.
So the guy, so the embassy doesn't believe it's a real marriage because there's a big age difference.
Exactly. So they appealed because, they got denied for the age difference. Now, Abraham, like I said, is an Ethiopian, and they haven't heard anything else after appealing. What other options do they have?
Right. Number one, there is no appeal. So what happens is the petition gets sent back to immigration, and immigration has to issue what's called a notice of intent to deny, giving all the reasons they don't believe it's a real marriage. Then you have 30 days to respond to that notice of intent to deny, also known as annoyed. And then they send, if you answer that properly, they'll send it back to the U.S. Embassy for a second interview, and then your U.S. citizen spouse would have to come to Ethiopia, and they would give you a Stokes interview at the U.S. Embassy. The other choice is file a new I-130. Maybe that would be faster. Nobody says you can't file again, and then let the embassy know that your spouse is coming, and they'll give you a Stokes interview. But you're going to have to do a ratified marriage at one point or the other.
All right.
Next one comes from Be Nice Tabizi on Facebook. A friend of mine was denied and given 33 days to leave the U.S. Is there anything we can do to help?
I don't know enough. I would need to speak to him. I don't know what he was denied about. I don't know who's forcing him to leave.
All right, next one comes from Stargirl Mika on Facebook saying, after my mother gets her green card, can she go back to Jamaica to marry my stepfather and then apply for him to come here to the U.S.?
Absolutely.
All right, next one comes from Joy Serbo on YouTube. If my employer is willing to sponsor me, can I use the I-245 application for my adjustment of status?
No, it's an I-485, and you have to be in legal status or 245I eligible, or 245K, which means you haven't been out of status more than 180 days, so we need to know a lot more.
Okay, Jolie Palmer on YouTube. What is the significance of a priority date?
Priority date is the date your application was received by immigration, and they generally issue immigration benefits based on first in. So meaning if your priority date is January 1st, you're before somebody who filed February 1st or March 1st, depending on what category you're in.
Okay, next one comes from Kenny Sang on Instagram saying, is USCIS still issuing green cards or are they on hold?
They're still issuing green cards. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.